Hello and welcome to another edition of the Sports Express Show. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. For the first time, we're doing an outside broadcast, Mr. Melane. You all good?
I'm good, bro.
The sun is out.
The sun is out. Lewis Hamilton won, but we'll get to that later.
Get to that. This segment we're going to be touching on some cricket action from the past few days. A lot has been happening in cricket. We're going to touch on the Ashes as we completed the first test of between England and Australia. But we're going to start with some action from the Proteas, or rather news. Coming from the Proteas. A lot of departures taking place. So we're going to start with the big one, of course, Steyn officially retiring in Test cricket. Our greatest fast bowler, if you like, in history of SA cricket.
He's decided to hang up his boots for tests.
For test matches.
But he still made himself available for the other formats of the game. Understandable, to preserve his body and also to cash on that check.
He's 36 now.
Yeah,
so
I think we can give him that honor to do that. And he's been a great servant, as we have stated.
Yes.
And it's just it's sad for me in the way he departed, with injuries and all those unfortunate niggles, especially with the shoulder. But I would have liked for him to get out on top in his own terms. But look, he still served us like a soldier, and we'll remember him, and hopefully he's highly honored wherever he goes, and he plays well within the other formats of the game.
Highest wicket taker in Test history, over 300 wickets for the Proteas. A great servant overall. I mean, we can go on the whole day about
the whole day. I mean,
what he's done for us. A great servant.
For he's done a lot for us. Like, and even that statement is an understatement. I mean, he's a colossus of.
It's not just all down to stats. Steyn was like an all-rounder, and
that's the thing about him. Where we needed him in terms of batting, he was there. He would pick up his hand. Wherever you put him, he served his country with distinction. So there literally are no complaints from our side when it comes to him and his career. So we salute him, and we wish him all the best for the future endeavors.
The tributes were pouring in yesterday after he announced his retirement. But also there's been a lot of talk about what's happening in the CSA, the Cricket SA board, and the departures that have been taking place. So Otis Gibson, the Proteas coach, has been officially dismissed of his duties with his entire team. Okay, we're also losing our manager for the past 16 years, Dr. Musa G, who is gone, also relieved of his duties. So an entire overhaul of
what did I say though? What did I say? I was there. Evidence is there. What did I say? I said this
Heads
is
must roll.
Heads must roll. All of the bastards must go. And CSA, I think they watched Sports Express show. Clearly, they're like, these two guys have an idea. So therefore, I think, honestly speaking, on a serious note, I think it was the perfect decision to make.
After a catastrophic World Cup performance.
Catastrophic is an understatement, guys. People must understand that we are a top 2 team in the world. That's it, period. And anybody might want to argue with that, that's fine. That's what sports is about. We can argue about teams and stuff like that. But when it boils down to it, on a serious note, we are a big team.
And we shouldn't accept anything less than that. I think we have a right to say that as fans, that we shouldn't expect anything less than a top 2, top 3 performance from the Proteas, because that's exactly what we are, or where we should be.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So I'm happy that the heads have rolled. I just hope now they take careful consideration with who the next coaching staff will be, the main management team will be, and they really consider it and they move forward with a successful campaign with the next coach.
Because I think it won't be easy, because it's not only the coach. So you're talking the entire technical team. You're talking management. So now, appointing the right management and the right technical team will take a lot of consideration from the cricket board. And we're really looking forward to see how they're going to.
I just hope they take their time and they just don't do a rush job. This is not a short-term goal. I mean, to remove all those people it's a big ask. It's a big ask. So having done that, they need to sit down and really figure out the figures that will point to South Africa in the right direction and back to our glory days, whether in every single format, in tests and one days and in the T20. So I'm saying great stuff from CSA. heads must roll, and they have rolled, but now it's a matter of choosing the right personnel to move forward.
Mr. Milan is very happy. I can tell you other people
Very.
are also very happy.
Very.
A lot of Australians around the world are very happy because Australia have officially wrapped up the first test of the Ashes, thumping England in the last day of the test by 251 runs.
Slaughtered them.
A batting collapse by England in the last innings.
Look,
Calamitous.
as you guys know, and as you know, I hate England. Quite simply put.
Simply put.
Quite simply put.
Okay.
So I'm an Aussie fan when it comes to the Ashes.
Yeah.
So in the first innings, we remember Steve Smith resurrecting the whole team with that performance of the century, basically.
One of the greatest returns.
Yeah, that I can remember, that
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can remember. So he comes back and saves the team, and then he puts in another colossus performance
In the final day.
In the final, in the second innings, he
Yeah.
puts in another colossal performance. 142.
Yeah.
Um,
of 144 balls.
Uh,
That's
one-
insane.
Those stats are insane.
Yeah.
And he puts Australia in a comfortable position. Now, we expected some fight from England because they're in England.
Yeah.
And Australia haven't won in Edgbaston in a number of years, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 5+ years. I could be mistaken, but there's been a number of years where they haven't won there. So
Yeah, yeah.
the general consensus was that England would put up a good fight, but the score that they were chasing down was a high one.
Mountainous.
No, it was
398 runs.
398 runs. So on the final day, so it was a matter of, for me personally, as a normal spectator, for me, England should have just blocked the whole day, just to make it a draw.
Because they absolutely collapsed. They were 97 for I think 8 or something.
At some point.
And that is absolutely that's a total
a shambles.
collapse. That's shambles.
That's a shambles.
So going into the last day and you batting so badly, and they just with such an amount of score that they were chasing, 398, it was absolutely terrible from England.
yeah, no, it was, and they collapsed and they lost.
They lost, yeah.
I'm happy about that. All in all.
So the Aussies claiming the first test.
Yeah,
of
the Aussies.
Ashes.
Yeah, they're claiming the first test, and hopefully they'll claim them all. I hope it's a whitewash.
And England have also lost a very important person. Right, Anderson is out for the second test. Ruled
Yeah.
out completely.
Yeah.
So a massive loss. for
Which
England
actually
as well.
surprised me in the fact that he came out too bad.
Yeah.
That surprised me because he was
calf
ruled out.
injury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was ruled out, I think, on day 1, if I'm not mistaken. You guys will correct me. But it shocked me. But anyway, he's out, and he's their leading wicket taker.
all time,
Of
actually.
all time.
Yeah.
So to say that it's a big loss is an understatement. But they've lost him, and they've got a mountain to climb.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for whitewash. Really, I am. I hope Australia just get there, just piss all over England's house, and just walk.
Right. Awesome. Definitely looking forward to the remaining test matches, of course. The next one, second test, I think starts on the 15th or 16th.
Yeah,
If
somewhere
I'm not
there.
mistaken, definitely looking forward to that, guys. We're wrapping it up now. Look forward to the other segments of our show coming up next. Cool.
Yeah, guys.
Wrapping it up.
Thank you. Comment, like, subscribe. Until next time.
Cheers.
Shop.